brutal. And furthermore, brutal. And meanwhile, brutal. Ooh, okay. I don't know the condition or where this came from. My microphone has bugs crawling on it. That's probably true. I don't see any right now, though. Alright, cut them tunes back on, though. You gotta shout out Hard-Boiled Eggy. Alright, that's true. I have seen him around. Shout out Hard-Boiled Eggy. This is a man, he's doing... Oh, what the fuck? That is some kind of ant or something. Oh, my lord. It ain't my auntie. Oh, my lord. I got an infestation all of a sudden. Damn, Gamer can't have shit out here in these streets. Okay, here we go. A compilation made by Savory Content of the previously spoken on OUMB stream. It's titled Pepper Sprayed.
Pepper spray the man who's expressing his opinion under the First Amendment.
Let me go, dude. What the fuck's your problem, bitch? You're weird, bitch. Crunchy.
Crunchy!
Bitch. Ow.
Rainbows, rainbows, rainbows.
Now, does this woman really have the right? And that must be some very... I guess you could, like, see it foaming up. So she must have been pressing on that shit for a while. Yeah, you would think this was, like, some ambiance over here of the light. But if I move myself, you can kind of see there's, like, a cloud forming here of all the fucking pepper spray going on. Yeah, this was, what did they say, Kirkland? I thought they were joking. I thought it was a Charlie Kirk reference or something. Or I guess this is Kirkland, Washington. They just have, like, dozens of prostitutes. They're saying it's even more lit than fucking Figueroa Street, allegedly.
Come on. Dude, let me hold it. Dude, I got it. Dude, oh my god, dude. Oh.
Didn't even set the cigarette down. That's a masterful port smoker right there.
Oh my god, dude.
I think we got pepper spray, but it didn't really hurt that bad. She's kind of cute.
Hey, listen, we have all been there before. Most of the time I look like this for really no reason, but all he did was approach the hooas while drunk. Why did they spray his ass? This is a man, they don't know. This dude just made, by this point in the stream, he had made over $1,000, okay? He could have been cashing out. They could have taken everything. He wouldn't even know what's going on. He'd cash out him $1,000. He wouldn't have any wherewithal to even cancel it. You know, but they obviously hate successful money-making heroes like the man before us. Bob said, I've been to Figueroa, but nothing compares to Tijuana. I'm down there at least once a month. Okay. Hashtag ball knowledge. And I ain't talking about what happens later in this stream. Everything helps, to be honest. Being sub 5 in 2026 gets you instantly pepper sprayed by prostitutes. See, I thought it was bad back 10 years ago when they saw my face and they said, oh, hell nah, boy, you must be on with them feds or something, boy. You must be on some bullshit, boy. Ain't no, but now, hell no. That's what they used to say to me back in Detroit. Nowadays, you don't even get the luxury for a casually well-described rejection. It's just immediate chemical warfare. Brutal.
Slow down.
Okay. No, slow down because my seatbelt won't work, so chill out, dude.
Alright.
Just go.
Now, some people, they do see Only Use Me Blade, and they say he's a loser. I say this man drinks 2 liters of liquor a day. He makes $20,000 a day. Okay, he just chooses to, I don't know where the money's going. It might be on fucking some prostitutes. I don't know, but, you know, I guess it's suffering from success. You know, one of the greatest video game players of all time makes $20,000 a day off fire sales. You know, I wish I could figure out the, you know, I guess, you know, it's a high risk, high reward game. He's still doing his thing. I see why people say, oh, this is disgusting. He's terrible. I say, you know, I mean, I was literally just going out and buying. I just bought, you know, this backpack with full of batteries because I was going to start doing Chud the Builder. I was trying to rip him off next. But then he's going to prison for 8,000 life sentences. Hopefully he gets freed. Hopefully we're going to figure this out, dude. But, you know, I'm not trying to rip people out. I'm just trying to see, you know, like what's out there in this world for a man to be out there successful. Stop irony posting, Eggy. We get it? I'm just saying. I mean, all I'm saying is I literally just ate raw organs out of an animal that could have given me life-ending diseases for probably 2,000 YouTube views. I do this shit for the love of the game. I'm seeing this man making $20,000 a day to get lit. I don't know. It's not the right way to live. Don't get me wrong, okay? It's not the right way to live. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not trying to, you know, be all like Mr. Lolcow man, okay? I hear where you're coming from. I do. I want us all to get college degrees, and I want us all to, become way better people. Listen, I'm so serious. Actually, I think I might. I don't know, because they're college degrees right now. I heard that they're getting replaced by AI. I don't know what the move really is right now, but to be fair, I've suspected now. I used to think that I didn't know where my life was going to end up at, but I'm probably going to end up at least. Maybe even, I might even reach senior citizens age at this point. It's not. I'm just saying. I don't live very healthy, but I'm living healthier, and so I think maybe I might really make it. I might go all the way to be 99 years old in the rocking chair one day, and I hope so. But it's occurring to me, perhaps that's why I'm thinking maybe there's ways to consider in the future. What I'm saying, beyond littiness. Dad still said, Eggy, I'm having a bad night. Can I get some words of encouragement, brother? Just keep going another day. You got to do it, man. It's tough right now. It's tough, but it's also the easiest time to keep going right now because the thing of it is, this world's crazy right now. The biggest drought since 1919, the lowest amount of crops planted. Every single gas station in America is now running out of gas. Every single airline is running out of fuel. All the diesel is 9,199 per molecule. They were running out of food back even before the war started because they just were trying to do everything with AI. But here, okay, so that all sounds very bad and very depressing, right? But at the same time, let me drink some water here. That's true. That is depressing, but this right now, we're in the new game plus. You keep pushing with them things, like Crazy Loke said. You keep on getting each day. We're seeing vast swaths in disparity. I've never seen so many. I saw a guy punching a brick wall. He was homeless. He was smoking meth and crystal meth and fentanyl in the same bowl, and he just kept punching this brick wall over and over again. Like, I'm sure he broke his hands, but I don't think he could even feel it. I was like, wow, this is bad. This is bad out here, dude. Oof, duh. It's true. Right now, people who have been stealing motor oil from the Walmart auto section, we have hundreds and hundreds. And my car hasn't even been in good condition, but I said, well, they were telling me back in March, they said, we're going to run out of, the grocery store is going to run empty. So I just made sure to start taking everything I possibly could. But of course, the oil-based things, that's what they're saying right now. They're saying motor oil is over. They're saying it's out of there. But yeah, it's like, we're here. It's very episodic. I love life because it's so episodic, I wake up and Donald Trump, he said he's bringing 500,000 Chinese soldiers to every state. And he said that if every American dies, he's going to laugh. I was like, it's just an interesting time to be alive. I had something come up in my YouTube recommended about Marie Antoinette, and I said it it was auto playing while I was driving, and I listened to it, and I'm like, wow, like, so this is the woman who got guillotined, and she's saying like literally the exact same things that certain people are saying right now. Interesting times going on. Yeah, Auntie's doing good. We just got to a point where she's like, hey, you know what? I don't think you're ever going to I think you're just going to be stuck in my basement for the rest of your life if you don't figure it out, dude. So I was like, okay, Auntie, I hear you. So I paged through the mobile homes of central Iowa. Some were 10,000, some were 20,000, some were 30,000. And that's about the price point that I settled on was in the 30,000 range. Me and Rusty Cage, they said this. I went to Rusty Cage. I went to go see him a while back, a couple months ago. And I went in there, and he said, I pulled up, and, he had been litty. He was doing his thing. So I pulled up on Rusty, and he's like this. He's like, yo, Eggy, man, had a late night last night. I was working on my new video. He's got this new video coming out. It's really good, actually. It's going to be one of the best things that you'll ever see from him. That you have, because we're all on the up and up. Okay, we learn more, and we do more, and we figure more out, and it's a beautiful thing. But in any case, all right, man, before we work on anything, man, bro, I gotta get something to eat, bro. Can I hop in the backseat of your car and let's go to my favorite spot? It's the chicken wing store, the chicken wing restaurant. I was like, okay. So we go in. I drove Rusty over there. We get out. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember. I got something to. I got wings too. And they had something that was really good. It had some kind of like special spice, like fucking saffron or one of these fancy things that people eat. It was good though. But I get out and Rusty gets in and he goes, he's like, "Oh yeah, they know me here, man. Hey man, yeah, let me get 8 flats fried hard." Now I'm not thinking anything of it. It was later brought to my attention that the only people who eat chicken wings, all flats fried hard, are 100% FBA ADOS. If you don't know that means the most African of African Americans that you will ever find in these United States of America. When they get them chicken wings, they get them things all flats fried. That means that extra crispy. I mean, he's there. I said, "That's great, Rusty." And then we went back and we watched. What did we watch? I think that was. So a lot of you, if you don't follow every podcast that I do, probably very few of you knew this or would know this. I watched every single episode that ever existed in both movies of Sex and the City by Sarah Jessica Parker, I think. Yeah, because Michelle Gellar, that's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And you know, because you're thinking to yourself, why would anybody that's a heterosexual man ever watch this? Actually, shit's a red pill. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna tell you to go watch it, but it's basically, it's like Roasty's Gone Wild, the show, and it's really trooky. It's almost too trooky. You see these women just repeatedly destroy their lives over and over again. Yeah, see, I had it all wrong, but I guess, you know, you're supposed to watch it and take something else away from the program. I don't know. But they literally like, "Oh, I found, finally I'm going to get married to Chad. He's worth $1 trillion. Thank you, BW Sneeds.
Just followed on Kick.
And then, you know, Chad, the Giga or Chad, "Oh, is Giga or Chad? He's worth $2 trillion. And they destroy their entire lives. It's really trooky, I'm not going to lie. See, I don't know. It's sometimes you find trooks in unsuspecting places. I'm sure there's, like, if I ever watched Euphoria or something, I've never watched that. Sure, I'm sure there's some shows out there that have no redeemable qualities, but, yeah, you know, I thought that, you know, I didn't realize. I mean, yeah, these women, they end up, I mean, that's basically the gist of it. Like, the only woman who is decent ends up being, like, the most accomplished and the most fulfilled in life. And they ended up doing some remake that I haven't seen or something. They did some, like, continuation back after COVID. They're, like, all, like, gray and wrinkly, and their lives are still, like, nothing. Like, somebody, like, dies because their lives just never amounted to anything besides sucking cock and buying shoes. Lulz! All right, Lulz. Oh, my goodness. Our dear friend Lulz. We all love Lulz so much. We have the live footage here just breaking 10 minutes ago. Chud the Builder arrested for being against African culture.
You gotta like that. There's 2 of them. There's another green one just like it right here.
Yeah, they normally park right here, man.
This same one?
Hey, sir.
Oh, my Lord. Matt Forney pulling up for the kill. Matt Forney, no! It's literally over. Well, you know, Matt Forney, he talked his talk. He said, he ain't you know, you gotta be, yeah, he literally has a book. I saw Matt Forney, he had a book. He put it up on the screen called Curse of the High IQ. I think that Chud the Builder was high IQ, okay? Listen, because what happened, he was outside, he was mowing his lawn, an African went and started selling crack in his yard or whatever. He said, "Hey, please don't do that." And it went out of control. It went crazy. They said he's a monster. He lost his job. His family was attacked. Got a GoFundMe up. Got that paper right. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. But then he happened to realize that there was an avenue there. Listen, if gas is $7,000 a liter and you got to drive to work, whoa, what's going to happen? I just starved to death. Whoa. It's like the fucking Dementors or whatever they are from Harry Potter. They fly over you and just pulling all the life out of your body. That's what this world is right now. So sometimes you have to find a way. You got to develop new methods to survive. So what I mean to say is that I bought mace. I got Kick on my phone, and I was ready to start macing every single Indian that I saw because they took my job. So I was like, but then they're telling me, oh, Well, they didn't swing on you first, Eggy, so this is just aggravated assault, and you're getting arrested in a felony charge, and you're going to prison for like 3 years the next day. I was like, damn, that probably kind of sucks, you know. It'd be one thing if I didn't have family members to provide for, but I do. I do. I do, I do, I do. So, but let's just say hypothetically, okay, hypothetically, if I happen to decide that macing Indians in the street is, you know, something that's beneficial to my life, and I happen to go to prison for 3 years, I've already relayed to my good dear friend Simeon Jimmy all of my passwords to all of my accounts, so that way he can be a good middleman to give those to my mother and to whoever that's in my family who I help to provide for at this time, so that my family members can receive some compensatory funds, although I haven't really been earning shit because I've been out in the streets lately and not getting responses on my job applications. But, you know, surely as a 6 foot tall, 260-pound man that can run sprints and jump and do 5 push-ups on a YouTube stream and talk for many hours without choking on my own saliva, there has to be some kind of benefit that myself can provide as a free man to the free world. I would like to hope so. So at least in that case, you know, there would be a, you know, some type of way they could break that down. All I'm saying is I bought the mace, and I saw some Indians, okay? I saw Chud the Builder. He's doing it. He's doing his thing. And, you know, I'm positioning myself in the possibility of a market to be there. You know, I've always been somebody, I'm a forward-thinking man. I love to have fun, but the fact of the matter is some people have fun painting, you know, carpet squares in silence. That's not so fun to watch. I could have fun out in public too. There's a lot of ways, and I feel like I'm a very adaptable person. So, with that being said, being a mace streamer is lucrative and cutting edge. That's what I did say. I said that actually. But, you know, at the same time, I did disparage our friend, Baked Alaska, for the problems that he received as a result of doing that. In a self-defense situation, an elderly woman at the top of the staircase, all bets are off. The world's a vampire. That's facts, though. When I just saw our dear friend Baked Alaska get railroaded by the justice system for doing these things, I said, well, I just don't want to be in that position. But that was several years ago. That was when jobs still existed. There was probably literally 10 million less people from South Asia inhabiting this here continental United States of America when I came to that conclusion. So my new conclusion is I'm robbing every single store that I ever step foot inside. I'm robbing every single human being that I ever come into contact with. It's nothing personal, but, you know, I've decided occasionally maybe this world is a little more vicious than I like to give it credit for. And man's gotta eat YouTube. It is what it is. That's right. Okay. My mother, with all due respect, obviously this is a very equalitized and tolerant broadcast that we love everybody, but it sure does seem to be a lot easier for women to get jobs these days. So my mother's got more value in the world than I do at the moment, but we are bouncing back with 200 viewers, and we're gonna groove to something. Let's see, is it gonna come up here? Oh fuck, let's go.